Team building is a philosophy of job design in which employees are viewed as members of interdependent teams instead of as individual workers. Team building refers to a wide range of activities presented to businesses, schools, sports teams, religious, or nonprofit organizations designed for improving team performance. Team building is pursued by a variety of practices and can range from simple bonding exercises to complex simulations and multi-day team building retreats designed to develop a team, usually falling somewhere in between. It generally sits within the theory and practice of organizational development, can also be applied to sports teams, school groups, and other contexts. Team building is not to be confused with team recreation. That consists of activities for teams that are strictly recreational. Team building can also be seen in day-to-day operations of an organization, and team dynamic can be improved through successful leadership. Team building is said to have benefits of self-development, positive communication, leadership skills, and the ability to work closely together as a team to solve problems. When assembling a team, it is very important to consider the overall dynamic of the team. According to Frank LaFasto, when building a team, 5 dynamics are fundamental to team success. The first being the team member. Successful teams are made up of a collection of effective individuals. These are people who are experienced, have problem-solving ability, are open to addressing the problem, and are action-oriented. 2. Team relationships. For a team to be successful, the members of the team must be able to give and receive feedback. 3. Team problem solving. An effective team depends on how focused and clear the goal of the team is. A relaxed, comfortable, and accepting environment, and finally, open and honest communication are required. 4. Team leadership. Effective team leadership depends on leadership competencies. A competent leader is focused on the goal, ensures a collaborative climate, builds confidence of team members, sets priorities, demonstrates sufficient know-how, and manages performance through feedback. And lastly, the organizational environment. The climate and culture of the organization must be conducive to team behavior. Competitiveness should be discouraged and uniformity should be encouraged. This will eliminate conflict and discord among team members. The overall goals of team building are to increase the team's understanding of team dynamics and improve how the team works together. Unlike working as a group, working as a team incorporates group accountability rather than individual accountability and results in a collective work product. Team building encourages the team approach to working on a project. Advantages to this approach include increased flexibility in skills and abilities, more productive than work groups with individual mindset, more beneficial in times of organizational change, encourage both individual and team development and improvement, focuses on group goals to accomplish more beneficial tasks, and lastly, improve range of team building objectives such as collaboration, communication, and increased creativity or flexible thinking. Successful team leaders frequently contain 6 of the same leadership abilities. A team leader is usually goal-oriented to keep the team on track. They must promote a safe environment where members can openly discuss issues. A leader must build confidence among members by building and maintaining trust and offering the members responsibilities. A leader should be technically competent in matters relating to team tasks and goals. It is important for a team leader to set a manageable list of priorities for the team to finally keep members focused. Finally, leaders should offer clear performance expectations by recognizing and rewarding excellent performance and provide feedback to others. Carl Larson and Frank LaFasto conducted a 3-year study of over 75 diverse teams. By interviewing key members of each team, Larso and LaFasto identified 8 effective strategies a leader should employ to enhance team building. Establish clear and inspiring team goals. Maintain a results-oriented team structure. Assemble competent team members. Strive for unified commitment. provide a collaborative climate, encourage standards of excellence, furnish external support and recognition, and lastly, applied principled leadership. You can't expect a new team to perform well when it first comes together. Team formation takes time, and teams often go through recognizable stages as they change from being collections of strangers to becoming united groups with common goals. Tuckman's forming, storming, norming, and performing model describes these stages. When you understand it, you can help your new team become effective more quickly. Let's look at each stage in more detail. The first is the forming. In this stage, most team members are positive and polite. Some are anxious as they haven't fully understand what work the team will do. Others are simply excited about the task ahead. As a leader, you play a dominant role at this stage because team members' roles and responsibilities aren't clear. This stage can last for some time as people start to work together and as they make an effort to get to know their new colleagues. The second stage is storming. The team moves into the storming phase where people start to push against the boundaries established in the forming stage. This is the stage where many teams fail. Storming often starts where there is conflict between team members' natural working styles. People may work in different ways for all sorts of reasons, but if different working styles cause unforeseen problems, they may become frustrated. Storming can also happen in other situations. For example, team members may challenge your authority or jockey for position as their roles are clarified. Or if you haven't defined clearly how the team will work, people may feel overwhelmed by their workload, or they could be uncomfortable with the approach you're asking. Some may question the worth of the team's goal, and they may resist taking on tasks. Team members who stick with the task at hand may experience stress, particularly as they don't have the support of established processes or strong relationships with their colleagues. The third stage is norming. Gradually, the team moves into the norming stage. This is when people start to resolve their differences, appreciate colleagues' strength, and respect your authority as a leader. Now that your team members know one another better, they may socialize together, and they are able to ask each other for help and provide constructive feedback. People develop a stronger commitment to the team goal, and you start to see good progress towards it. There is often a prolonged overlap between storming and norming, because as new tasks come up, the team may lapse back into behavior from the storming stage. The fourth stage is performing. The team reaches the performing stage when hard work leads without friction to the achievement of the team's goal. The structures and processes that you have set up support this well. As leader, you can delegate much of your work and you can concentrate on developing team members. It feels easy to be part of a team at this stage, and people who join or leave won't disrupt the performance. And the last stage of team formation is adjourning. Many teams will reach this stage eventually. For example, project teams exist for only a fixed period, and even permanent teams may be disbanded through organizational restructuring. Team members who like routine or who have been developed close working relationships with other team members might find this stage difficult, particularly if their future now looks uncertain.